All right, good evening, Biafrans all over the world. Good evening. My name is Mazi Nnamdi. We are coming on live a little bit late because we have been celebrating. I mean, the celebration is out of this world. So we have been celebrating, and I just got home now. I said, let me come on here to let's continue the celebration. So like some of us probably might have heard on the news of what happened today in court. So it's a good news that our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been set free. So today we're going to be talking about it. I will show you some videos. Please, if you can hear me, please use the comment section. Let me know. Tell me you can hear me. I don't know because we are using entirely a different software. In case maybe my voice is not coming that loud, we have been dancing and singing. As you can see, or maybe hear it from my voice, I have lost my voice. The celebration um, has been out of this world. So I am just coming inside now. We've been outside. I mean, since dancing and celebrating. I have some recording that I will share on here maybe after the program. So the good news is, as some of us probably might have known, the good news is that our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, after after all the struggle, at last we we have won the battle. Is a good news. We have won the battle. So across Biafra land, people have been celebrating. I mean, the celebration is out of this world. I don't know. Let me see if I will be able to get you a link. I don't know if I'll be able to get a link and share here. Let me see if maybe some of our people who are in Biafra land will be able to join us on the program. Yeah, I am seeing your comment, but I can't really see some of your names, but I'm seeing comment here. Like I said before, we are using entirely a different software on today's program. So yeah, it's a good news. It's a good news. 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 Our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has finally set free. This is a good news. Please share this program, share this broadcast. Let's connect with some people who probably may not have an idea of what is happening. I am seeing if I will be able to get you a link so you'll be able to join us on today's program. I don't know if that will be possible. I've not used this new software before. You know, we are always switching, we are changing and making sure that whenever we are coming here, we'll be able to give you, I mean, sound and quality programs. So today I am using entirely a different software, though I've not been upgraded to the software. I'm still using the free version of the software, but I don't know if I will be able to get you a link in which you'll be able to join onto this program. Yeah. So, in case maybe you just joining, my name is Mazi Udochukwu. Like some of you who have been following us, I've been updating, though I've not really been streaming live, but I've been updating Biafrans, telling us what is going on, even why our barristers were in court today. I've been updating and, letting us, know what is happening. Someone said, where is he now? He's still at the DSS custody. I mean, the DSS people will be able to release him probably tomorrow. They will let him go. The court, uh, they concluded everything today, so maybe probably we'll have him with us. So he's still there with DSS. in the essence. So let's see what happens tomorrow. More, I mean, we're going to celebrate more. Like I said before, I've been outside. We've been, I mean, singing, jubilating, celebrating. As you can hear, or maybe as you can hear from the sound of my voice, I've lost my voice a little bit because of the, the celebration. So wherever you are, celebrate with your family. I'm going to share a video. I'm going to show you a video of our barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor, and other Biafrans who were in Abuja today, where the court decided on our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So let me share that video with you. Let me play that video so you see what happened today. For some of you who probably might have not seen that video, have a look. I'm going to play the video so you see what happened today, how our people were celebrating.
I did very happy. His abduction in Kenya. Yes, sir. And there's an extradition to Nigeria. Yes. So who have you got that? Yes. Yes. end the press
reporting live from the streets of Abuja. We are everywhere. Umuchineke are everywhere. We are everywhere.
And I don't know if you people can hear me. Can anyone hear me? Can you hear me? I don't know. Please, if you can hear me, please use the comment section. Say I can hear you. I don't know. Maybe my voice was lost before, but if you can hear me, say yes, I can hear you. Please use the comment section. Do well. Use the comment section. Type. Let me be sure that I am communicating with Biafrans. I am trying to see if I will get you another video to show you all that happened today at Federal High Court Abuja, how our people celebrated their in front of court. I mean, the video that I just finished watching, you saw our barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor celebrating with some Biafrans who pay solidarity to our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who the judgment was passed today. So if you can hear him, if you can really hear me, let me know on the comment section that you can hear me. I don't know what happened before. It seems that I lost my voice or something, but I don't know. But if you can hear me, please do well. Use the comment section. Let me know that you can hear me. Okay, yeah. Someone say I can hear you. Okay, thank you. I want to see if I'll be able to get you another video. Please pardon me, my voice. I lost my voice. We've been singing, dancing, shouting, celebrating, and yeah, pouring some kind of champagne. I mean, the celebration is something else, and the celebration continues. It never stop. The celebration continues, but I just say, let me just come online and let our people know what is happening, because it's not really everybody that is aware that our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have been set free today. All the news outlets, all the social media platforms, channels, um, all the social media platforms. If you go to their page, you will see the news there. In fact, as we're speaking now, some of the Nigerian stations are talking about it. So the news is everywhere, and yeah, I am happy. Everybody is happy. This is the day we all have been waiting for, and like our barrister say, it has come to an end. I'm going to show you another video here. This video is a video when they were leaving the court. Let me take it a little bit. Let me take it backwards, then I will play it for you. This video that you're about to watch now is when they were about to leave the court. Just give me a moment. I'm trying to get you a video. So this video here is another video where they were about to leave the court premises there in Abuja. Now have a look.
Yeah, but you know, making the one is wrong.
Isi na-enwe pressure a ga-eme mmụọ.
Yeah, yes, Monday. Can't understand Monday, one Monday. That would be.
Taa bụ Thursday.
We press conference. Mbo Baristobi. Baristobi.
Kwara ị ga-eme ka ma ọ bụ ma ọ ga-aba ime.
No, I get me.
Okay, just send them more update there.
What time?
It's a PhD.
So that's the end of the video there. Let me stop it right there so you'll be able to. All right, so that's the end of the video there. In case maybe you want to see more pictures, you can go on our platform. We have some pictures of Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor and his team on our platform. We uploaded some pictures there, the update of some of the things that happened at Federal High Court. But before we go ahead with some of the video, let me quickly read you the what's it called now? Let me read you the headline of what happened today in court. Give me a moment. Let me read you. Okay, let me read you some of the things that happened in court today. Let me see if I will be able to get it on the screen so we'll read together. But if I won't be able to get it on the screen, like I said before, then I will do the reading here in my phone. Okay, this one is a daily post. They posted this about I think about 2 hours ago, and it says court discharges and acquaints Nnamdi Kanu of terrorism charges. The Court of Appeal in Abuja on Thursday declared as illegal and unlawful the abduction of the Biafra national agitator Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya to Nigeria and quench the entire terrorism charge brought against him by the federal government. The court held that the federal government breached all local and international laws in the forceful rendition of Kanu to Nigeria, thereby making the terrorism charges against him incompetent and unlawful. In a judgment in appeal by Carlo, by justice. The criminal charges by the federal government against Kanu were voted and set aside. The appeal court said that the federal government, having flagrantly breached the fundamental right of Kanu, lost the legal right to put him on trial. The court held that laws are meant to be obeyed and that the federal government has no reason to have taken laws into their own hand in the illegal and unlawful way the matter of Kanu was handled. Justice Adibola held that failure of Nigeria to follow due process by way of extradition followed due process by way of, I beg your pardon, I'm going to take that part again. Justice Binta held that failure of Nigeria to follow due process by way of extradition process as prescribed by law was fatal to the charge against Kanu. The appeal court further held that the failure of the federal government to disclose where and when the alleged offenses brought against Kanu were committed was also fatal to the terrorism charges and made them liable to dismissal. By encouraging in utter unlawful and illegal acts and in branch of its laws, in the instant matter, the federal government did not come to equity in clean hands and must be called to order. With appealing disregarded to local and international laws, the federal government has lost the right to put applicant trial for any offense. Treaties and protocols are meant to be obeyed. No government in the world is permitted to abduct anybody without following due process of extradition. Nigeria is not an exception or excused. Nigeria must be obey her own law and that of international. So it is to avoid international to court head. The article stops here. I'm going to stop here. But if you want to read, if you want to do the reading yourself, you can go online. The news is everywhere. Then you do the reading yourself. So the good news here is all the charges that was labeled against our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been quenched. What that means is all of those charges had been put to trash. They don't collect all of them. They put them inside dustbin. They say it has Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They don't have anything against him. So that's what it means. So all the charges that they label against him, all the things that they say our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did, all of those things is nonsense. So the court today has discharged all of those things that federal government accused our leader of. So all of those things, all of those charges today, all of them they have packed, they pack all of those things. They pack everything, put them for nylon, tie them, they put them for dustbin, say the thing no game meaning. So that's what it means. So the jubilation is all over. Like I said before, I want to see if I'll be able to get you a link so you will. Okay, I've seen where they say invite guests. Let me see if I will be able to invite some of you. We don't know where you're listening from, but wherever you're listening from, if you'll be able to join us, especially particularly our people who are watching from Biafra land. In fact, not just only in Biafra land, all over the world. Anywhere you're watching from, if you can hear the sound of my voice, I would want you to join the program. Let us know how you're celebrating. Just like I've said before, I've been outside myself. I just got in. As you can hear it from the sound of my voice, I've lost my voice because I and my neighbors, we've been celebrating, dancing, and I just came in. I said, let me just, come on air and talk to some of us. I want to see if I'll be able to drop the link for you So you will join the program. Let me see how I'm going to go about this. Please, wherever you're watching, the 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 accusation, all of those things that they accuse our leader of, all of those things has stopped today. I don't know how to do this. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know where to put the link. I've gotten the link, but where to paste it now is what I am looking for. I've not used this I've not used this website before. It's my first time. I'm just looking. Okay, I've seen chat. Let me see if I'll be able to drop the link for you there. Let me see if I'll be able to chat. No, I can't. Sadly, I can't. Okay, let me see if I'll be able to send it to my phone. Then I will go on the comment section and paste it there for you to join. I really want some of you to let us know how you're celebrating. Uh, I saw chat, but I don't know how to paste the link. I have the link here with me. I've copied the link, but okay, I've pasted it. Let me see if I will send. Oh, I can't send. Fortunately, I can't. Uh, I'm on the chat already, but I can't send. I can't send it. I can't send it. Sadly, I can't send it. Okay, let's do it this way. What I'm going to do, some of you that's on our WhatsApp group, right? What I'm going to do, I will go on the WhatsApp and I will drop the link on there. So if you can get the link on the WhatsApp, then you bring the link on the comment section so some of our people will be able to uh, join us on today's program. I really want to hear some of you talk to me. How you celebrating? How are you feeling? How do you? I mean, how are you feeling right now? I know so many of us are happy, so happy. I myself am extremely happy. People around me, my neighborhood, if you can listen very well, people are still outside shouting and all of those things. The celebration is still going on. I mean, everywhere. If you go to Biafra land, go online, you will see pictures of people celebrating. All the whole bar in Igbo land is filled up. People are celebrating because of today's news of our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Honestly, I don't know how to share this particular link to you people. Seriously, I don't know how to do this. Let me see. Let me try one more time. Oh, this one is really different from the one I usually use. No, I can't. Okay, let me see if I can chat from here. New conversation. I'll check on the comment section. I sent something. I don't know if that will appear here. Just check. There's a link I drop. I don't know if that link will be able to reflect there. Wait, let me try one more time. I really do not know if you'll be able to get the link, but there's something I sent. I don't really know where I am sending it from, but I drop a link. Check on the comment section if we'll be able to see a link that you will use to join the program. Check. I sent it, but I don't really know where I am sending it from. I don't know who. Uh, I really do not know how this one is working actually, but just check on the comment section. If you'll be able to see something, then you join. Yeah, it's exciting news. Our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, all that they have accused him of, all of those things have been put to an end today, and I am so happy. I am extremely happy that all of those things uh, has um, has put an end today. Please, how do I invite people here? How do I invite people here? How do I bring some of you on here? Let me see. Let me see if I will be able to get this. Uh-oh, let me see. Let me try my best, see if I'll be able to get you the link. I really want some of you to come on here and speak. Let me see. Okay. I'll send messenger. Let me see if I'll be able to send to a friend, and I'll copy and I'll bring it on here. Please, I really want some of you to join the program. Let me go get you the link, then I'll paste it on the YouTube and on our Facebook page, so you'll be able to join. I really want some of you to come here today. Today is another exciting day, very very exciting day. Our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been set free. That's great news, isn't it? Okay, they are telling me how I'm going to set guest, but let me see. Let me try this one. Let me see if I will. Just stay wherever you are. Let me come on YouTube and paste it. Then after pasting it on YouTube, I will go on Facebook and drop the link as well. So if you will be able to join us, that would be amazing, because I really want to hear some of you. I really want to have some of you. Let's celebrate together. So I just drop a link on YouTube. See if you'll be able to join us via that link. There's a link I drop on YouTube. If you are watching on YouTube, please see if you'll be able to join us. I'm going on Facebook now to paste it for some of us who is watching on Facebook. Remember, we are broadcasting on the both platform. We are on Facebook and we are on YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube, just click on the link that I just dropped right there. So on Facebook, I'm dropping a link as well. You can click on the link I just dropped on Facebook now. Yeah, check on Facebook. I just dropped a link. See if we'll be able to join. Click on it, see how it works. I've not really used this particular website before. No website, yeah, the particular software before. Just see if you'll be able to join. Click on the link. Tell us how you're celebrating. How do you feel about today's news concerning our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Click on the link. Come on here and let's hear you. If you are in Biafra land, tell us how you are celebrating there. If you are in Biafra land, tell us how it's going on there. You will see the link on the comment section. Check on your screen. You will see the link, how it looks like. Just click on it and it will bring you right on here. Where are you watching from? How are you celebrating? How do you feel? Yeah, how do you feel? Where are you watching from? some of you in Biafra land, how are you celebrating? I know that so many people are outside. I mean, people are outside celebrating. Most people are not even online because people are out there celebrating and all of those things. But if you're online, let us know how you are celebrating. Okay, while we're waiting for some of you to join, there's a video I'm going to show you now. Just give me a moment. Let me get you that video. And after this interview, and look at what happened today. I'm going to show you a video. This is a great news, honestly. Great news. Let me show you this video. Though this interview was okay. I have someone. Is it Josephine? Let me see if I'll be able to bring that young man. Let me see. Add. Hello. Can you hear me? Good evening. John Phil. Is it Josephine? Hello, are you there? Wait, let me.
So I wrote to the president a 38-page letter with an executive summary of 3 pages, pleading with Mr. President to please release Nnamdi Kanu immediately and unconditionally, because Nnamdi Kanu's trial, as far as the facts have shown, and as far as I'm concerned as his lawyer, is nothing but a political trial. Nnamdi Kanu is only a metaphor for the Igbo struggle for self-determination. And self-determination is recognized as a right by several international instruments. The United Nations Charter, Section 1, United Nations Charter of 1945, Section 1 of the International Covenant on Political and Social Rights of the People, Section 1 of the International Covenant on Economic, Social and Cultural Rights of the People, Section 20 of the African Charter on Human and People's Rights. All of them recognize self-determination to determine your destiny, how you want to live, as a necessary concomitant of human beings as Homo sapiens. So that was how Nnamdi Kanu in 2012 founded IPOB, a non-violent organization. We all saw them marching on the streets of Umuahia, Aba, Onitsha, Enugu, and elsewhere, blowing whistle, marching, singing, wearing beret. They were not violent until the 14th of September 2017, when through Operation Python, the Nigerian army invaded the ancestral home of Nnamdi Kanu with his father in residence, Mazi Kanu, using Operation Python. In that operation, about 28 unarmed and innocent Nigerians were brutally mowed down. Nnamdi Kanu escaped through his teeth with the whiskers and landed first in Rome and then Israel, where he deposed to an affidavit to show the circumstances under which he had run away from Nigeria, that he did not jump bail which had been granted to him. Whilst on that bail in United Kingdom, as a citizen of UK, Nnamdi Kanu visited Kenya. And on the 26th of June, 2021, Nnamdi Kanu was forcibly abducted, like was done to Maru Diko on the 9th of July, 1984. He was kidnapped, forcibly abducted, blindfolded, tortured, and brutally, horrifically renditioned back to Nigeria without Nigeria undergoing the due process of extradition law and going by the doctrine of specialty, which says you can only be brought back to face the trials on which you have been rendered, not existing counts, right, and not the existing counts on which you were being tried. So when Nnamdi Kanu was brought back, they had to again amend the 15-count charge, the 8-count charge that were against him before he was brutally brought back to Nigeria, to 50 counts. I went to court, argued against the counts as being not valid. The court struck out 8 of the 15 counts, right, remaining 7, for over which we have appealed to the Court of Appeal. I have made this appeal to Mr. President because you notice that being the metaphor for the Igbo struggles, even though it's not physically outside prison, outside the gulag of SSS, where it's currently being kept under inhuman and degrading treatment, as found by the United Nations Working Group on Arbitrary Arrest in its report and ruling of 20th of July this year. The Igbos of the Southeast still obey him on any day his matter is coming up by sitting at home. This grinds to a halt businesses and the normal way of life. What I have done, right, is to appeal to Mr. President to, to use extrajudicial means, okay, not by force, but by calling upon the Attorney General to use Section 174 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, 1999, as altered, as amended, to enter a nolle prosequi for, right, Nnamdi Kanu. What does it mean?
If I may comment,
continue the present counts charge going against him.
And one of those counts, Mr. Michael Zekome, is treasonable felony. Can you really have a political solution to treason charges? I mean, are there any precedences for that in Nigeria, for example? And what really would be the implications if Nnamdi Kanu is not released, especially when you say UN group had asked the government to release Nnamdi Kanu?
Yeah, the consequences for a country is to turn a country into a pariah nation. If United Nations organization, the Charter of 1945, to which you are a signatory, you are a charter, you are a citizen of the world, by being recognized by the United Nations, and it has given a ruling, and you ignore it, there are usually consequences. Such a country is turned into a pariah nation. When you talk about treason, Section 15 of the Extradition Act says you can only rendition a person back, not for counts that were already going on, but for the matter you think he has done wrong there. So the United Nations Working Group indicted the Nigerian government and the Kenyan government for brutally bringing Nnamdi Kanu back to Nigeria and keeping him under horrendous treatment. Treason, there are no counts really bordering on treason. The nearest they have is what they call treasonable felony. But we have shown the counts for what they are: empty, hollow, vain, vacuous, counts that have no substance, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing. That was why we were able to strike out to get 8 counts, struck out remaining 7, which we have told the Court of Appeal to also strike out. If you accuse a person, for example, of making a broadcast, you didn't state where he made the broadcast, whether it was in the spirit world or in the land of the dead or in ghost land. And then you are saying that based on that voice, which can be simulated, that some people demonstrated in Nigeria and burnt houses. Some military people were also affected. I hope the government will be able to call about 1 million Nigerians out of Nigeria's 280 million people to come and testify to show what effect they said a broadcast from an unknown destination, contrary to the Federal High Court Act and contrary to decisions by the Supreme Court, that you must state the venue of an offense and the time. They did not state. Would they be able to have up to 1 million Nigerians to come and state, okay, you made this broadcast. That is why some people broke ribs. The counts themselves are ludicrous and ridiculous. The nearest they would have got is that he imported the transmitter.
All right, so
to where Obulu is Sizo. Anambra State, which the Federal High Court in Abuja has no jurisdiction over. So I am telling President Buhari that as the president of Nigeria, he can look at the larger picture, not at the smaller picture. He must see the cup as half full, not as half empty.
All right.
He must see Nnamdi Kanu,
if I may come in here,
from the binoculars that is being persecuted,
Okay.
his political persecution, as found out by the United Nations Working Group on arbitrary detention.
Okay, senior advocate, I mean, you've written this to the president. I wonder if there's been any response. And I also like to ask you, because the president has been asked this question only recently in an interview, and he said he would not interfere with the judiciary. Kanu's case is in the court. Let the judiciary take its course. Let the case take its course in court. But I also want to ask you, as a senior advocate of Nigeria, is it that you do not have faith in the system, in the judiciary, for this case to run its course?
To start with, the case itself is political. When I say political cases, I know them. I've practiced law for 41 years. When the president says he will not interfere with the judiciary, no one is saying he should interfere with the judiciary. I do not expect Mr. President to go before the judge and say, hello, I want you to withdraw this case. I've struck it out. It doesn't go that way. Nor will I ever advocate for that. What I do say is that the president is the appointer of Abubakar Malami, the attorney, a senior advocate of Nigeria, the attorney general of the federation. Have you not seen in the last 7 years many political cases, many cases involving federal government appointees that were discontinued with a nolle prosequi? That is not interference with the judiciary. It is a right, a constitutional right given to the attorney general of the federation under section 175 of the constitution, that you can undertake, you can continue, you can discontinue, you can withdraw any charge that is already going on, whether initially filed by you or by any other person or authority. But the attorney general cannot do this by himself because he's an appointee of Mr. President, because the tail cannot wag the dog, because the messenger cannot become greater than the person who sent him a message. That is why I'm saying the president, as commander-in-chief of the armed forces of Nigeria, and as the president, using his executive powers under section 5 of the constitution, does have the power to instruct the attorney general to say, look, it is more politically, socially, culturally, economically productive to have Nnamdi Kanu released immediately and unconditionally from detention, so that there will be peace again in the restless southeast part of Nigeria. Is southeast not a part of Nigeria? Have you not seen that each day Nnamdi Kanu is going to court, or when they believe that he's going to court, that the entire place is locked down, and that has been going on for over 3, 4, 5 years? Is Mr. President, can he not see southeast as part and parcel of Nigeria and discover that the best solution to this It's political solution. That is not interference with the judiciary. It is by simply instructing the Attorney General of the Federation, who will do what the law says he can do under Section 174 of the Constitution. I assure you, my dear sister, that is not interference with the judicial function. Rather, it is in compliance with our judicial tenets.
Yeah, but there are others who would say that this might just set the wrong precedents and wrong signals to those who may want to take up arms against the country in the name of ethnic or regional agitations. And I'd also like you to address, in the event that President Muhammadu Buhari does not listen to your plea, apart from the indictment by the UN Council, what else can the UN Council do to intervene in this matter?
Well, the UN has various sanctions that can be imposed on a country that willfully defies any of its agencies, particularly on matters having to do with human rights of the citizens. The UN, in this case, through its agency, has found that Nnamdi Kanu was brutally tortured, that even we, his lawyers, are not given access to him, and that we are even being dehumanized. Do you know when we visit SSS, everything, every single thing, up to pen, up to coins, up to naira notes, up to handkerchief, up to your shoes have to be removed before you can see Nnamdi Kanu? How do I confer with my client without a file, without books, without papers for us to have ideas? That is not a fair trial. The same people who accused him, who got him renditioned back to Nigeria forcefully, under torturous circumstances, blindfolded, on the 26th of June 2021, are the same people who investigated him, who accused him, who are prosecuting him, and they are the people who are also his custodians, keeping him under solitary confinement with his health failing on a daily basis. His health failing. Nnamdi Kanu's health is failing on a daily basis. And we have begged, let an independent doctor look at him, particularly having regard with his potassium content, the potassium content in his body. And he's draining away. And he's kept in solitary confinement. He can only be open on certain days of the week just to see the sun. Don't you know, vitamin D, that you must have the sun? Now, if the government does not do that, that means the government is saying, telling the United Nations, go to hell. Although we're a part and parcel of you, we can do anything we want to do and ignore you. And there are consequences. Many of them, legal, constitutional, international, conventional, and including a country being turned into a pariah in a way that when you speak, they will say, oh, don't mind them. They are not rule of law compliant. That is not the kind of image we want. I know President Buhari, I'm sure, and I urge him not to leave behind such a legacy. Didn't he just tell the hunger last week when he was here that he wants to leave behind a legacy of adherence to rule of law and a free and fair election and electoral process? This is one such time that Mr. President is being called upon to walk the talk that you just said last week by releasing Nnamdi Kanu unconditionally, forthwith, immediately. And it caused the government no harm. Nnamdi Kanu will simply come, go back to his village. The entire Igbo people will come out jubilating. Everybody will be happy. Can't you see that the tension is too much? We can, instead of self-immolating, self-destructing, we can self-build. We can build confidence. We can stretch our hands across the Niger, across the Benue. We can incorporate everybody. We can have rapprochement. We can bring about peace, genuine peace that leads to egalitarianism. Peace, not peace of the graveyard or cemetery, but peace that is built with mutual respect.
Yeah,
so
that point has been.
We also feel they are part and parcel of this country.
That point has been well.
It
has been well made. If I may just.
Sunday Igboho,
yes,
who was also arrested.
Right.
I've written severally on it that he should also, because his determination for Oduduwa Republic It's not a crime known international law.
And that's the point I'm trying to make. That's the point I'm trying to raise with you. If it will not signal to non-state actors and other ethnic agitators that they can actually go ahead in the event that President Muhammadu Buhari really responds to your appeal.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
You and I, we are living in Nigeria. You are talking about harmless people who are not armed. Are you not aware that in this country, some Boko Haram, some people accused of Boko Haram were released and traded for others by way of a quid pro quo? They say, okay, release some of us, then we will release some of your detained citizens. Are you not aware that that has gone on in this country? So what is the bad precedent of saying a non-violent person should be released from detention, from illegal detention, a detention that the United Nations has been found to be illegal and to be unconstitutional and to be torturous? I do not see anything that is setting any bad precedent there in a situation where as a matter of fact, some Boko Haram and armed bandits are being released in exchange for some of their members, where kidnappers are demanding from parents of children they have kidnapped to buy tarodo, tatache, tomatoes, vegetable oil, palm oil, ugba, to buy salt, to buy rice, for them, beans, yams, for them to feed their children so as to keep them alive, to enable the parents pay ransom for them. What is the long precedent here that we are just saying release, find a political solution by going through the tenets and the provisions of the law? I do not personally see anything wrong with that at all, and there's none that I know of. And I cannot see it leading to any floodgate or any resurgence by other people coming to say, criminals coming to say, oh, you must also give me reprieve. It does not happen that way. How many Nnamdi Kanus do you have in Nigeria? And how many Sunday Igbohos do you have in Nigeria? These are people who have carried the specter of their people on their heads, and they have become a metaphor for their self-determination struggle.
All right, Mr. Mike Ezokame, senior advocate of Nigeria and lawyer to Nnamdi Kanu, the IPOB, proscribed IPOB leader. Thank you so much for joining us on News.
All right, so that interview was held on the 5th of this month, and today, this is news. This is the news we have: the discharge, the set free of our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. This is a good news, like I've said before. Very, very good news. We're going to see more interviews tomorrow because our barristers and the Sam that you just finished listening to, they finish in court late today, almost this night. They finished this night. So we're going to see more interviews tomorrow. We're going to have our barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor. We're still going to have our Sam talk to us tomorrow. So stay tuned. The celebration continues. You're going to get more updates tomorrow. And yeah, share the program. Let people know what is happening in case maybe some of your neighbors don't have idea. They don't have an idea of what is happening. So what happened today in court is all those things that they accused of our leader, all the accusation, all of those things has been put in trash. So they don't make sense. Okay, so the court has passed the judgment, and our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been set free. So you're going to get more updates tomorrow. We'll hear from our barristers. They will talk to us tomorrow via media interviews and what are you. So thank you so much for listening. We're going to go back to our celebration. When I stop this program now, I'm going to join my friends and my neighbors who has been outside celebrating. Even I was among them, I was with them. We were celebrating outside before I said, okay, let me just come in and talk to probably some people who may not even have an idea of what is happening today. Like I said before, Biafra land is people are jubilating, people are celebrating. I pasted a link here. I was trying to see if I will have 2 or 3 people to talk to us, let us know what is happening there in Biafra land. But unfortunately, that didn't go through. But definitely tomorrow, I will be able to have some of you talk to us. All right, so I'm going to stop the program here. The person you hearing his voice is Mazi Udochukwu. I am the anchor of this program, and please subscribe on our YouTube channel. Follow us on our Facebook page. Like you all know, we are streaming on the both platform. In case maybe you're watching on YouTube and you've not joined us on Facebook, kindly come on Facebook and follow us. Most of the things, most of our articles, we do post them here on Facebook. So if you're a fan on YouTube and you've not been following us here on Facebook, do well, join the community on Facebook. We have a WhatsApp group as well where we publish information, let people know whenever we want to go live. I mean, you can as well join the WhatsApp group if you want to. All right, so I'm going to stop the program here and I will see all of you tomorrow. Enjoy, celebrate. Our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is being set free. There will not be more sorrow anymore. This is a positive move to actualization of United States of Biafra. Um, yeah, I'm going to stop here. Like I've said before, I am so excited and I don't feel like leaving the microphone, but I will have to go anyways. My people are still outside. People are celebrating. Music is ongoing. I'm going to join them. As you can see or maybe hear from the sound of my voice, I've lost my voice already even before I pick up the microphone. We've been singing, dancing, drinking, and celebrating before I come on air. It's a good news, and the good news will continue. This is just the beginning of the blessing. This is the roadmap to the actualization of the United States of Biafra. All hail Biafra, and I will see all of you tomorrow. Good night and God bless. Go and celebrate, buy drinks, wake people up. If you are sleeping already, maybe your neighbors are sleeping, wake them up with your jubilation. But remember, if you are celebrating, be careful because the enemies are not happy. This is all I will tell you. I will leave you with this word. Be careful. The enemies are not happy, particularly our brothers in Biafra land. If you are celebrating, be careful. The enemies are not happy, but we will win them anyways. We've been winning. Um, onye ji m n'ala ji onwe ya. It has been our word. So I will leave here and God bless. Good night and take care of yourselves. Celebrate, enjoy, pop drink, get yourself some drinks, pop those champagnes, celebrate. It's a good news.